Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And the shot! Oh, crossbar! Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. He's onside. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Piqué makes the interception. And it's lofted through here. Can he latch on to this? Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So we're still where we started right now. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rijkaard cuts it out. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. This looks promising. Schlotterbeck. He's having a hit!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the through ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Here's a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's Zanetti. He's gone for goal! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And they've got a throw. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe gets into some space. Neymar, he's going for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. He's gone for goal! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
42 minutes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Chelsea go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he's gone backward here. Valverde. Valverde! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Caicedo. Akanji. Raul. That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through, and he's just the keeper to beat! Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Somewhat off target, and they win it back again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Messi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Neymar. And he's taking no chances there. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe. And that is goal number 20. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Looking for the run. That has been cut short.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries to get it clear. Could have here their final chance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
A heavy challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, played right into his path. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Chelsea are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and
Hello,
expectation.
everybody, and welcome
Just
to
1
today's
point
match.
required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Chelsea come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Lovely, now then. Bebeto! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's in a great position here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chooses to go back. It's Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gets a good foot in there.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfect. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he welcomes it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Crossbar comes to the rescue, and that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Valverde. And here's a big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now it's McAllister. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And he was quick to react. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Back into the middle. Great ball and he's in here. Decent chance! Fabulous from McAllister. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. It's a searching pass. Rodri with the clearance. Caicedo. Bebeto.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, played right into his path. He's through, it's one-on-one. Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got it...
There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game.
Everybody,
and
to
it's
make
easier
sure
said
to
than
put
done,
any
as we
litter
know.
in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's run loose here. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And the shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's the keeper's ball. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
McAllister with 2 goals already to his name. Now it's Bebeto. Looking to play him in. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. And it's De Bruyne. Neymar. Camavinga. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Bebeto. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he plays one through. Can he find the finish? He's got a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
After 84 minutes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Coming on the field.
It's become a case of men against boys.
18, Fiore.
Cleared without complication. Ambitious ball here.
There will be 3
Valverde
added
can
time.
get it clear. It's not... Oh, what a mistake! And here's De Bruyne. And that's a good ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Number 27.
This is the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Bebeto! Oh, terrific save. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed
Thoughts
in the
on what we've
areas
just
shown on
seen?
this map.
Well, you
Thank
can
very
never
much for your
predict the
cooperation.
results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very... Chelsea have yearned for this. Now
Hello,
they must earn it.
everybody, and welcome
If they
to
can
today's
earn a point
match.
over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Chelsea cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. And the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a sharp pass. Messi, that is a brilliant interception. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's a nicely weighted pass. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Valverde. Chelsea are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Messi picks it up out wide. And it's Valverde. Robertson, Neymar, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's an imaginative pass. He's on it, can he get away? Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's in a great position here. He's got plenty of space out. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely shaped ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for the run.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Tries to get it clear. Messi! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees, this is a
On the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Chelsea are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho. Number 9, Federico Valverde. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 22.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Palmer.
Mbappe showing good feet. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pass is just off target. That has not gone well. Shot could be on. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be
It's Neymar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
A shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's intervened well there. Nice looking ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Can he get it through? Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Chelsea are doing... Oh, shooting chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a good ball. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea are going up, and now they can dream. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Chelsea get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello,
Will they
everybody,
get the
and
win they
welcome to
need to get their
today's match.
campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Now it's Inzaghi. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has been cut short. It's played through for him. Mbappe! That's really well cleared. Neymar finds himself offside. Quarter of an hour played. That looks a cracking ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Chelsea really could have done without this. This to go one up. Golden opportunity wasted.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And that's gone loose. Olise. And he's got his range wrong there. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now that looks a decent ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Akanji has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Substitution on
He's
the
got to have a
field.
go at this, and it
Number
looks
8,
straightforward.
Messi. Number 5, Neymar. Number 23, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 4, Van Dijk. Number 34, number 17, Eduardo Camavinga.
He's missed, but not by that far. And that has left him in a heap. Valverde. That has ended up in no man's land. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well measured. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he finish? Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Chelsea have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Scholes. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Number 30.
Hit what? And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Neymar. Neymar. The ball goes in. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Valverde. And it's Caicedo. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. The cross. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Neymar is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! That's another chance! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down.
And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Valverde. Played into space. This looks promising. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Marquinhos. And it's been given away. And it's Robertson. No way through. Valverde. Scholes is there to clear. Hila. It's Camavinga. Valverde. Valverde powering forward here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Scholes. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be it. Chelsea can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, if there's one player that stands out in this lineup, it has to be Frank Lampard, a leader, a conductor, and on so many occasions a match winner, Jim.
Yeah, he'll have a critical role to play here, Peter. He's so important. I think he's going to occupy a central position, starting as either a deep-line playmaker or central midfielder. But with such a good engine, you combine that with the creativity and the eye for goal, and I'm sure just about everything this team does will go through him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zanetti. Thuram. Bonucci. That's Busquets. Kukçu. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And this is shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. And the pass is intercepted. Played back in, knocks it out wide. Oh, that was vital. It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Batistuta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well read, nice interception. Kashima Antlers look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And this is Lampard. There's the shot! Goal! And Kashima Antlers take the lead. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Kashima Antlers have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Has a shot! Kukçu. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That's a good ball.
2 added minutes has been
Lampard.
indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Batistuta. He's found a way through. Oh, what a climb! And that'll be the final action of the first half. been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick announcement now.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Oh, super find. Robertson. Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Messi. For Valverde. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lampard given the lift of his goal. Back into the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Kashima Antlers are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Lampard, Messi. He's picked his way through. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Kukçu. That's going to go a long way.
Substitutions taking place.
Kashima Antlers get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Valverde. He's in a great position here. Tries a deft little ball. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Shoots! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking to play him in. Zanetti. Messi. He has a look up. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lampard. Kashima Antlers finding their passes. Azar. And it's Neymar. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Just a quick announcement.
Any
We would
reflections
like
on
to
what you've
inform
seen,
you
Jim?
that
Well,
CCTV
Peter,
is
I
now in
really couldn't
operation
see what
for
this
your
team
safety.
was trying to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Header comes in! And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. He might be in here! Goes for a shot! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! Dembele is flagged offside.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on
Hello,
a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. He's had a shot! Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Caught offside that time. Piqué works it forward. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Valverde. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Albert Ferrer attempts a clearance. And it's Caicedo. And this is Messi. And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
This their second corner of the game. He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's gone backward here. And that pass isn't the best. Caicedo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. That's good vision. Plenty. Can he finish? He's delivered all right! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cruyff. Caicedo. Valverde. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 20.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Neymar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. Haaland! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space, and he will takes a shot! Tries to get it clear. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Messi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Mbappe. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And it's Valverde. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Chelsea are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Good ball over the top. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Messi. Mbappe. No way through, so back it comes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Albert Ferrer. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Been indicated.
Lovely feet. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And we've reached half-time.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 19.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 22.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware.
And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
They've played it short. Oh, good-looking ball. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? Park Ji-sung. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ball's played through. Neymar gets into a good position. Guti. Here's Haaland. It's Park Ji-sung. And that could set him on his way. And they've got rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Messi. That's tidy. Takes the shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, sweet feet. Delivered with swing. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kuk-Chu makes the interception. Guti.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Guti. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne. And this is Neymar. He's found some space. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Haaland. He's come in hard. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Messi in acres of space out wide. And he's there to clear it. De Bruyne. Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Valverde. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. He could be in here. Messi. De Bruyne. Now he's got space here. And it's Robertson. Caicedo. Stood up well to him there. Steaming on goalwards. It's loose now and they want to get it back. So their fourth corner of the game. Guti getting this one clear. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's had it nicked away. He's in a great position here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that's a little loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's been slipped through. Kukçu. Park Ji-sung. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guti. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. Now that is a hefty challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Well timed, excellent interception. Albert Ferrer gets it clear. Piqué. Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. That's a cute ball. Now there's a find. There's the shot! Cleared without hesitation. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. That's Park Ji-sung. He's a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. It's Park Ji-sung.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And that's definitely not his best. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Hello, everybody.
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.